Alright, boys, welcome. Sorry, I've been kind of exhausted. I came back home, but I was supposed to do this recap, but I finally got time to do it. So yeah, we're gonna break it down right now. So as you can see, let's start with the first page. January 30 really didn't. It's actually Wednesday, but it actually started indicating on the Monday. It didn't. I expected it to come back down here and then tap this level again. Excuse me, but it didn't. So not sure why it did that, but um, we just follow price anyway. So it started pushing up. Then it broke this level of sellers here. Then it corrected, made a new low or higher low because it's higher than that one, and then yeah, then this high is higher than this one. So it corrected yesterday, and then around London session or during London session, I would have actually entered somewhere around here. Off of this, oh yeah, somewhere around here. I won't go to 15 minutes because yeah, it's kind of messy, but I'm like a day behind, so it's okay. Actually, let me just do it. So ideally, I would have entered off of this candle after this after this push from here, seeing that there's buyers here. I probably would have entered either I would have entered just based off this. Once I see it come up here, I wouldn't have waited for the candle close, so it will just open and then set my stop loss down there, and then I would have been in drawdown, then profits. It would have been wishy-washy. It wouldn't have been consistent. But if I was going to try and play it conservative and wait for a candle close, I would have entered off of this candle, but then still set my stop loss below there because that's the low that we had. I wouldn't have set it there because I would have gotten rocked too, as you can see. So yeah, that was a trade I would have taken. I hope you can hear me ish. I hope I'm plugging the mic. So yeah, that's what Geometry is doing now. So we just follow price. You're not gonna force it to go anywhere. So I corrected yesterday, and one thing I realized is, guys, it really, 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 really won't indicate correct and continue on the same day. Chances of that happening are low. It will probably indicate the one day and correct same day. Then you're gonna wait for the continuation the next day or the next session. So you see here, it indicated Monday, sort of out of session. Then it corrected during Tuesday. You remember Monday we don't trade, and then Tuesday it came and corrected. Then I would have taken an entry and held it. So I would have been in drawdown, profits, drawdown. Then I'm still holding right now. As you can see, my stop loss is way there. So if we get rocked, we get rocked. But we followed the plan. We waited for the same day. So I'm guessing both steps will happen in one day. So it depends on which one happens first. So it will indicate correct same day, or just indicate maybe the one day and then it'll correct the next day and then continue. But chances are that it will do two of the steps. That's what I'm saying. So if you want to be safe, just rather wait for the indication and wait for it to correct. Don't try and take the trade the same day. Wait for the next day for that volume, that initial push. So yeah, that was German 30, UK 100. I was just looking at it, didn't do that as well. It just did its own thing. So you see, I expected it to come back below this level around Monday, but it didn't, and then it broke above this high. It struggled to, and then I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna end up dropping because these sellers are kind of strong, but it ended up taking them out. So I moved my alert from down here to up here now. So I was like, okay, it made a new high, made a level of support here. As you can see, made a level of support there. And yeah, now we just wait for it to correct. It already indicated today, so it could indicate and correct today. Then we'll probably take the trade tomorrow or maybe Friday if we'll just see what happens. So you can did that. Then this one, oh, the beauty of this one, bro. The beauty of this one. US 30 did daddy nice, bro. Look at that. So it stopped. It didn't want to go back down. So I'm like, okay, changing my bias because it already indicated above it broke this lower high, broke that lower high as well. Then what did it do? It broke it Monday. Then it corrected. yesterday. So this was gonna be an A+ setup, bro. Like this was an A+ textbook setup. No drawdown, no nothing, bro. So where I would have entered was definitely before session open. Because I'm like, okay, it gave us that that higher low after indicating, and it already corrected, so it's done corrected. Now it's moving through the continuation phase. I would have entered based off this candle because I would have seen it pushing up. Then I know that there's probably a level of sellers sitting here pushing it down, but we already broke that. So I would have entered based off this candle. Entered maybe 2.5 hours before session. Would have been in profits for a bit, set my stop loss there. Or I could have waited for this candle close, then entered, and then boom, look, it just hit TP 104 setup, clean setup. Or if I put it there, yeah, so it would have been 104, but I was aiming for this. Actually, I wanted exactly 104 based off my risk to reward, and I got it. And now look, like it indicated again above this level of sellers is actually at the all-time highs. So you see, so now you have that indication again. Or it failed to, I kind of rejected on the 1 hour, but still, normally if it closes above with the 1 hour, then you're kind of golden. So either way, I would have entered off of this 1 hour candle closure still around 12. Then I would have been in drawdown still, but then my stop loss would have been still here, not even close. Then boom, it just boomed out of nowhere. So that was an A+ setup. Remember, it's going to indicate one day and then it'll correct and continue the other day. Or indicate, indicate, I just woke up, sorry man. It will indicate and correct same day and then continue on another day. It'll probably range for a bit and then it'll get that volume and then start pushing up. So that was a beautiful setup. This one, I saw it and I would have taken it. Yeah, would have loved it. Nasdaq didn't really give us anything. It's just, I stopped doing anything, which is weird. Because it indicated, it sort of corrected. So yeah, it's it's in a no trade zone, if I'm being honest. So look at that. Gold also gave me a nice setup, but what this setup actually took, I would have taken it last week. I actually took it last week, but then it blew my account. But then I should have just actually waited for this higher low to come back because it bounced off this level of buyers and then it started pushing up. So ideally, I would have entered off a candle closure somewhere here, as you can see. Then set my stop loss below this initial, around here actually. Then I would have held, would have been in drawdown profits. Same thing with German 30, and then around New York session it just started pushing up, or just before New York session. This is on Monday, so I actually would have taken this one on Monday. This would have been a Monday trade because I saw it correct last week Friday. So I'm like, okay, I'm expecting the continuation to start on the Monday because it has to buy. It's not, if it's gonna range, it's gonna range, but then I know it's not gonna hit my stop loss. So I would have entered off of, I would have waited for the Monday. It came down. Yeah, but this was early in the morning. I probably would have waited for like London session or something. Yeah, would have entered around this. Actually, yeah, somewhere here. Actually, what am I saying? Because I wouldn't have seen a proper candle closure off a 15 minute. So I would have waited for like a session to kick in. So I would have waited for. Ideally, I would have waited for this candle, if I'm being honest. Then I would have been in drawdown, and then the London session would have kicked in the volume and then did its thing. Let me try and zoom out. Go back to the 15 minute. And then set my stop loss below this higher low here. Then, yeah, would have been still fine, and then would have hit TP. And then boom, see another one. So that's like what, two solid trades that I waited for instead of being impatient on Friday. But yeah, you see, So price actually did its thing, but now as you can see, like, bruh, it's just selling off now. But I'm not too convinced it's probably just gonna come back. If it comes back above this level and then it fails to push up higher, this is a 4-hour, because it broke this level of buyers, so that's indication. So it's telling us it wants to start selling now. I need to, oh man, no. These plants are so expensive, bro. Damn. Like, I just saw yesterday, like, these things are like 4 bands a year. It's like, damn, bro. 300 rand a month. That's basically all my subscriptions in one. But I'll probably get it when I get money. But for now, the free version is okay for me. So yeah, that would be an excellent trade, an excellente trade. Oh, I could have waited for the 1 hour. 1 hour candle closure above that high. Yeah, you see, could have entered off of this bad boy, this candle, and then boom. I'm nice. But you see, like I'm saying, it indicated now, gave us a new low. So I'm expecting price to push up here first. Let me move this line. Yeah. Push up above here. If it fails to make a high and it comes back below this level, boy, are we selling down to this level. So yeah, those are the trade breakdown. So this is what I'm seeing for the week as well. So gold, I already set my alert there. Bitcoin as well, I would have gotten rocked. Oh shit, I would have gotten rocked. Because I expected it to come back down to this level, but I guess it didn't play. This one didn't play out, which is fine. I'm not gonna complain. I don't really trade Bitcoin. I was just looking at it, like, just to see what it does. And then yeah, as you can see, 730 is still ranging. It's not doing much. So yeah, then UK 100 still waiting for that setup to play out. US 30 already played out. So yeah, I would have been done with US 30 for the time being. Nasdaq, it's also ranging, so I'm waiting for it to, because it's at all-time highs now again. So I'm expecting it to either it could do one or two things. So one, it could break this level again and then head down again by this level of bias here. Let me do this. Yeah, as soon as it breaks this level of support here, because it's just ranging now, breaks it here, corrects, and then goes back down again. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so these are trade breakdowns and what I'm seeing for the week. Yeah, just getting better and better. I can't wait to get my account again. Damn, it's been a minute.